Listen. I'm here at Toadsuck Dam, Conway, Arkansas. I'm gonna do some carp fishing. My plan is to get out to that little point out here and cast out there right in the middle, not quite into the river, but right before the river actually comes into this little inlet right here. And we're gonna see what happens. Wish me luck.
A few moments later.
It's also getting to be about cotton candy hour. Absolutely beautiful little crop duster going over, it looks like. Got some really nice houses up here on the river. My phone don't quite got the best zoom for videos, but man, imagine living up there. I think they call those $1 million views. I don't know. I'm a poor boy. I'll never get to have one of those. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe one day. But, you know, I'm happy with what I got. Got some hack bait on both poles. Sun's getting ready to go down. Ooh, I'm getting a hit on something. I think it might be the wind hitting real hard. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, I think I'm getting a hit. I had something pulling on it. Don't know what, but it didn't take. I think I need to change my hair rig up just a little bit. But what I was going to show you is a neat little trick I like to do for nighttime fishing. If you don't have any bails or have a time to get to a bait shop to get some bails, is Dollar General sells glow sticks, right? And they'll also sell these little pre-reused wraps. And they're a little tricky to get on there the first time. But once you get them right, you can cast with them, you can do whatever, and they'll kind of stay out of the way for the most part. And it's pretty expensive. I think it's like $5 for everything. So yeah, and I like the length on them because it really gives you a chance to see how much the pole's actually moving at night. But I got a green one on this one, and I got an orange one, and I wanted to go ahead and get them set up a little early so that I'm not trying to do it all in the dark. So other pro tip, put your bells and everything on before the dark comes, because that's going to save you some time trying to do it in the dark. I think I'm just blabbering now, but all right. Another little thing you can do, especially during fall and winter, when there ain't no many snakes around. There's something hissing at me. Check a lot of this stuff. Check a lot of these ball ups and stuff. Check in the rocks. You can find weights, hooks. I've already found something hissing at me. 2 bullet weights, a 1 ounce dropper. Teardrop. I'm gonna try to see if I can find something real quick, just so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But I had buddies back in school, especially because, you know, we were all little broke high schoolers, middle schoolers, you know, and they would just go through the rocks during the winter and in the summer. I mean, not really in the summer, in the winter and fall. You can do it early spring if the snakes ain't out. You kind of want to be careful because snakes love these rocks. But just look around, pull up some of these lines. You never know what you're going to find. Something hissing at me. Looking at the rocks. I'm trying to find something for y'all, especially probably work if I get a little closer down to the bottom. But the big thing is, a lot of this gets put underwater certain times of year. People come out here fishing, they'll get snagged up. And when the water drops, it will be a mother load of weights and hooks and all kinds of stuff. If you're right there, that's what I'm talking about. That's a free lead right there. And if you, like I said, you look hard enough, you can probably find them for days. Especially if you go back closer to the dam. But I'm really surprised how much I'm finding out here on this little levee out here. I think I'm gonna call it good at this spot. Try somewhere else, because besides that one little tugging I got earlier, that's about all that's been going on for the last few hours, and I think I'm going to take everything back in 2 trips this time, just because it's a little dark, I can't see as well, and I don't feel like breaking my ankle carrying a whole bunch of stuff. But I'll get back in touch as soon as I find me a new spot. I decided I'm going to take it all in 1 trip because that's it's a bit of a walk back, but I'm going to take it nice and slow. Tell y'all something, making your way down a rock levee at night is a lot harder than taking it during the day. It seems like 10 times longer too. Whew, but I made it with everything, didn't drop nothing, didn't fall. Yeah, you gotta take your time when you're on those rocks at night, because if you don't, you will break your ankle or break your leg, fall, break your arm, you never know. There's tons of people every year that get hurt fishing up and down those rocks, especially people who aren't prepared. Like, you just gotta take your time, take it steady, and nothing quick, just nice and smooth, and you'll make it. It took me probably 30 minutes to make my way back, not too bad. I mean, it only took me 10 to get out there, but that's how much slower I was going at night. So, like I said, just take it easy, don't go fast, and you'll be good. Like I said, you gotta be careful. I don't know where it's at in there, but there's something hissing at me. So I'm gonna leave it alone. But yeah, use your best judgment. You know, it can be a little dangerous if it ain't quite really cold yet. So the snakes, they could be up here in these rocks still, keeping warm. Only had a couple of nights that's gotten close to freezing so far this year. But it's Arkansas. It usually gets a little colder later than it's supposed to. But I don't know. But like I said, be careful. These rocks love to hold snakes. Most of the time they're used to people, so they won't mess with you unless you're messing with them. And if you're digging in these holes and stuff looking, that's why I try not to go too crazy with it. You will be messing with them. You'll be messing with their homes. So we're going to leave him a little respect, leave him alone, since we did hear something in there. Not happy with us. But that's his home. I ain't planning on destroying it. But, all right, back at the creek again. Gonna see how I do. A bit warmer than the other night, so I have a feeling I might have a little bit better luck once they find out we're here. You can't really see it on my phone, but the Aurora Borealis, or Northern Lights, I may have butchered the name, but you can kind of see the red tint, but they're showing a lot, and I'm down here pretty much central Arkansas, so that's pretty cool. I only get to see it maybe once every couple years, but just happened to be the night I decided to go fishing, so I wish y'all could see it see what I'm saying. It ain't like what you see way up north in Alaska, all the ways or anything. It's just, you can see a bunch of red tint, and you can kind of see the red tint come in and out the spots, but that's about it. But it's still very neat, and I feel like God blessed me with a little treat tonight, so I'm thankful for that, even if I don't catch no fish. I'm packed up, only had a few little hits. You know, not every night you're going to get anything, you know. So most of the time you're going to get skunked, but you never know if you're going to catch anything until you throw.